Good morning, Year 6, and welcome to a series of lessons on scientific writing. You're going to be writing a report about your woodland project that you undertook last term. Let's get started. So what you can see in front of you is the first support slide today. So we're on Monday, the 11th of January, and the learning objective for the whole week will be to write a scientific report. Just as way of a background, remember that during term 2 you undertook a woodland project, and now you're going to share your findings in a form of a report. In terms of preparation, think back to the team that you were in and the focus of your project. And in the next slide, there's some advice about seeking a reminder for yourself. The reminder's in the form of a task brief, some photographs and vocabulary to help you make the most out of your planning and drafting time. The lessons this week, today is communicate a scientific aim. The next lesson will be communicate a scientific method, followed by communicate observations and results. Lesson 4 is communicate data and diagrams, and finally communicate project conclusions. If all goes well, we'll do that in 1 week. So for preparation, on Class Dojo, you will have access to a timetable document in which there are reminders to help you reorientate your thinking to this project. So you go into the timetable, scroll right to the end, there's some support documents and advice for you. You are, of course, able to use any other means that you want, talking to one another, any notes that you have, looking for information upon the web, if that's what you want to do, around fungi. That might be particularly important when we get to the presenting of diagrams and illustrations later on in the week. So some points around writing to think about. The aim is to plan and draft in each lesson. So as you plan, remember these main points. The purpose of your writing is always really important, and the purpose is to communicate the outcome of your science project. Therefore, it needs to be clear and it needs to have a relevant title so your audience know what they're going to be reading about. Your audience will be your class, your teacher, and Mrs. Kitson was very helpful in supporting the project, and I'd love to share some of your reports with her. You'll be writing in an impersonal third-person way. So essentially that means that you will not use I, me, my friends, and I, etc. And the way in which you write will become very clear in the short planning model that I have for you. So the aim of the project, this is a suitable project subheading. I'll just see if I can pick up a pen, maybe, just to make that absolutely clear. So the part that you would use as the subheading is this aim of the project. The part in the brackets is not. Now, planning, in this paragraph, you're sharing with the reader what you did in a general sense, because you're just beginning, and why you did it. What did you hope to achieve? So I've done a single paragraph plan. Point 1, what was the project focus? Point 2, where was the project carried out? Point 3, why was the project undertaken? And point 4, how was the project planned and conducted? So you need to come up with a relevant title of your own. You can use this subheading, the aim of the project. And bearing in mind this is what we want to achieve, let's have a little look at how I've set this out in my model. So point 1, what was the project focus? So I've made some planning notes under that point. Inspired and intrigued by the growth of fungi in the woodland, this project set out to study fungi as a biological field study. And you can do the where and the why and the how. What you'll have then is a plan in which you can take all of those 4 ideas and put them together in one paragraph. And therefore, by the end of the session, you will have drafted your aim of the project. So now you have time to plan and draft. Spend about an hour on this lesson today, and then I will see you tomorrow and we'll plan and draft the next section. Have a great day, Year 6. If you have any questions, post them on Dojo and I will do my very best to help. Take care.